Good morning. Our view outside is a quiet one. No rain to talk about here this morning in the valley. And we're looking at some quiet conditions. The wind not as strong as it's been the last couple of days here to start off this morning. So dry for the moment. We're still in that active pattern. So we're looking at chances for some rain and thunder coming up for later today. Here's a look at our temperatures. We've been watching that front that's at times been a warm front, at times been a cold front moving through the valley. It's just been kind of meandering back and forth, and right now it's a little farther south, so most of us north of that front, which means we're on the cooler side, and we're into the 40s to some 50s, so not as warm as yesterday morning in most places. But check out Wadena, we're at 68 degrees there, so pretty warm in that area. Checking out your temperatures into the afternoon, we will see similar situation going on with the warmer air to the south and then the cooler air to the northwest. It's 57 in Fargo, 47 in Grand Forks. The wind is pretty light. We're seeing wind speeds out of the north up to 13 miles per hour, our gust and Gwinner. And visibility, an issue in the northern valley. Now that the wind is eased up, we're looking at some low visibility up in Pembina and Kittson counties especially. Cavalier is at 0 for visibility reports there, and a quarter mile in Hallock. And in Grand Forks, we're down a bit. We're at 3 miles there. So some dense fog in and around that area in the northern valley. So here's a look at the radar and satellite map. We've got some quiet weather for most. I should say there could be a couple of sprinkles around the Devil's Lake area. So not everybody completely rain free this morning, but you do have to head a little farther west into central and western parts of North Dakota to see that rain, that chance for some rain here, at least this morning. So that's what's going on here in the Red River Valley. But we do want to again check on Florence, a Category 1 storm. You could see it's now making its way onto the Carolina coast there. Steady winds at 90 miles per hour, moving to the west at 6 miles per hour. So this is a slow one. It really did slow down. And one thing I want to point out, you can see that circulation right here, that center of circulation just east of Wilmington. That western eye wall is or has made its way onto land. So this hurricane is making landfall right now. And looking at the red box area, that's where we have a tornado watch in effect for this storm. So of course, everything we've been telling you about, we're concerned about the storm surge, the worst of the winds hitting the coast right now. And then, of course, the threat for some catastrophic rain. And here's a look at the track. You could see over the next 24 hours here, because each interval is 12 hours, over the next 24 hours, we're looking at this not moving much. And that means some of the same areas just continually getting rained on, getting that wind, that storm surge continuing. And so this is in addition to any rain we've seen over the last 24 hours in that area. We're still looking at a pocket of blue, now moving inland a little bit more, but that blue area, 25 plus inches of rain. So this is going to be a mess down there, to say the least. So looking at the valley, things are a lot different for us. Of course, we're looking at some quieter weather here today. By the time we get into the 3 o'clock hour, temperatures more into the 70s in the south. Up to the north, some of us more stuck in the 60s for your highs here in the valley, but generally quiet. Now heading into the later evening, that's when we start to see our chances for some rain and some thunderstorms increase. So you can see Southern Valley, we're looking at some of those showers moving in. So if you're going to be out for Friday night football, be ready for, have your rain gear with you. Be ready for some rain showers perhaps impacting you here this evening. And as we progress into the later nighttime hours, 9 to about midnight, we're looking at storm development happening. So the potential for some of these showers to start producing some thunder showers into the late night hours and early morning hours tomorrow. So this is midnight. You could see some of the storms ongoing. Eventually, I'd say 2 a.m. and beyond, things do quiet down and we clear out, and we're looking at a quieter start to our day on Saturday. Heading into the noon hour, we'll see some clouds kind of taking over for Saturday, and with that, a chance for a few showers. We're looking at not a major impactful a round of showers during the daytime hours, but still some that could impact you if you're going to be out and about during the day. If you're heading to the tailgate, just make sure you've got your rain gear for that as well here tomorrow. And heading into the later evening hours, this all lifts northward, and we're going to see some warmer air move into the south. So the sooner that happens, the warmer we're going to get in the Southern Valley. That's what we're going to be depending on. Looking at our photo today, a beautiful sunset. This is at Lake 15. Thanks, Nicole, for sharing that. And in your 7-day planner, we're looking at some 70s today. Tomorrow, Southern Valley at least getting into the 80s, and we're really going to be in the warm warmth for Sunday. We're looking at some mid to upper 80s, windy with a chance for some storms. And then once that clears, as we get those storms moving through, much cooler air, 60s for highs next week.
Big difference.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lisa.
West Fargo is getting ready to celebrate what you can expect from this West Fest just coming up.